I just recently joined my first engagement group. Okay, I might have joined like 7, but whatever, don't judge me. Essentially, it's a group of people that post their content inside a group chat, and by law, you're required to engage with this content. That way it increases the organic reach of the post inside of this group chat. Why? Because when you post content on a social platform like LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, whatever it might be, the engagement you get in the first hour will then determine how much it will then show your content to other people that have similar interests. So when you get more people to engage with your content, the more reach you're going to have, the more potential bigger audience you're going to be able to acquire to grow your community or follow you, subscribe and like, and just be able to grow what you're trying to do. So I can see the benefits of being a part of an engagement group, but let's dive deep into all the dirty little secrets that you need to know of what happens in engagement groups if you should be a part of engagement groups, and what I've learned from engagement groups, and it's the reason why I am no longer a part of any engagement groups. So I first heard of engagement groups from people on LinkedIn. Now, I've always known about bots that you can buy likes, comments, and followers from Instagram, but engagement pods or engagement groups are a little bit different because they are essentially a group of people that are all creating content and are posting their content within this group. And because we're all on the same mission to grow our followers, then we are going to kind of help each other out by engaging with our content to increase the chances of our organic reach. Essentially, it's kind of like sub for sub, engagement for engagement. It's also kind of like the group text message that I have with my family. And every time I create content, I'll be like, hey family, go check out this post. Please like and comment this post, and maybe just even watch the video full length. Don't even have to watch, actually listen to it. Just watch it full length. Please help out my algorithm. So it's kind of just like that, but a little bit better because these people actually engage with your content. Before I get into all the dirty little secrets that you definitely need to know, let's go over real quick a high-level overview of how social media works. And I promise there's a point to all of this, so stay tuned. As we start using social media, we're scrolling through, liking things that we like, commenting on things that get our attention, adding people that either are our friends or family or people that we want to get to know. All of this data that we're putting in to this platform is being recognized and then being used by the platform to then show us things that are going to be of similar interest based on our engagements. So it's like a two-way street. It's like a relationship. What you put in, you get back, okay? And I don't know if you guys have been in any relationships, but if you don't give it your all, what do you think you're gonna get? Or if you don't give it the real you, what do you think you're gonna get? Anyway, back to social media. All this time that we're investing into these platforms comes from some type of need. We want some entertainment, a distraction. We're just trying to kill some time. We just want to get inspiration for more creativity, whatever it might be. We're looking for something. And because of that, we're starting to collect all these amazing things that kind of are a representation of who we are. Our platforms are expressing, hey, this is what he likes. This is what he does. These are the people that he engages with. Like, look at what he is doing. And so by utilizing social platforms the right way, we get a lot of benefits from it. They want us to spend all of our time on their platform. They use a little portion of their platforms to then sell back to organizations so then they can show us an ad, a book, a car, a service, whatever it might be. But they are gaining information from us to then use that in benefit for them, but also for us because we get also something out of it too. Now, they determine all of this based on an algorithm. And how does it work? Here's a basic example. If you have 100 people that follow you, let's say you have your top 25 people because they're always engaging on all of your content. Well, when you post content, they will take those 25 people and show them a piece of content. Based on how much they engage with that content, it will then give you more reach. If only 3 people engage with that piece of content, maybe it wasn't a good post and now they're only going to show it to 10 more new followers. Well, what if out of those 25, 20 actually engage with your content, and then they know, oh, this is a hot post, we're going to show it to 25 more, plus 10 followers of their followers. Now, let's just say you're part of an engagement pod. You have your 100 followers and they show your content to those 25, but then you also share your content with your engagement pod. So then you have, let's say, 25 people coming in, doing all their comments and engagements, plus a few of your current followers, they'll engage. Well, now you have some elevated results, which is really, really good. Your content is definitely going to be shown to a lot more people, which is what we want in the first place, right? Yay, engagement pods actually work. Oh my God, they're amazing. So now that you have all this engagement, you know what it's going to do? It's going to show it to 50 more people. And wow, now it's going to show it even to more and more and more because you got some really good engagement at the very, very beginning. So there's a lot of positives that come from engagement pods. But let's really dive deep into what we really get out of this engagement, because what I've been noticing with my algorithm now is I'm not seeing content that I really want to see. Every single action that you take on a social platform not only is trackable, trust me, they built their platforms, they know what you're doing on their platforms. I can see exactly where you came from, how you found this video, if it was from one of my promotional videos from my other platforms, or you searched engagement groups or engagement pods and my SEO optimization is actually working. I mean, there's analytics that are given to me literally as a report. It's something that I check all the time because analytics are really, really important to see exactly I should spend my time actually optimizing my videos for SEO, and I should continue to post my content on Facebook and on LinkedIn because that's where I get the majority of the people to watch my videos in the first hour of when I post something. And without this data, I wouldn't know what decisions to be properly taking in what I'm trying to do, because I would just be blindly shooting things all over the place and hoping one of them works. But every single move that you take are being analyzed to then be able to show you results that you might actually like, so you spend more time on the platform. If you take advantage of the data and do certain things that's going to mess up the data, you're going to get inaccurate results back from the algorithm that probably isn't going to want to make you spend more time on their platform. I don't know if you guys realize this, but Instagram has been cracking down on all of their engagement pods because now people are getting banned for being a part of this illegal thing that is using the system. You're abusing their information, their data, they're literally their lifeline on making more bread and butter. But also, engagement pods, engagement groups, they just take so much time. Like seriously, every single day I would get this like massive notification list of all the stuff that I now have to like comment and like, on top of the fact that I kind of just wanted to go on the platform and scroll through my feed and like see kind of what I wanted to engage with, but now I have to do that and then do all this other stuff. So I kind of just stopped scrolling through my feed and just looking at my messages. And I don't want to constantly look at my messages. I want to actually enjoy the platform the way that it was actually built, not engaging through all these messages. Some of the content that gets posted in these groups are a little whack. Now, I am sorry to say that if you are watching this video and I am a part of one of your engagement groups, but seriously, I have to comment on this post and all it says is sup with a cool photo. You shouldn't be able to post a random photo and expect that many engagements. Like, who are you? Nobody. I've done my research and literally you're nobody. Sometimes people post things extremely late in these engagement pods, and okay, I stay up late, but seriously, I'm not commenting on your post. You need to go to bed and post at a different time when we're all awake. I haven't been posting content in the last couple of weeks, maybe one video a week because I've been busy, and have been commenting on every single one of these posts from people in these engagement pods, and I'm like, whatever. Doing my thing, engaging. So I expect to get all these engagements back when I post my one video in that week. Well, only 80% of those people actually engage with my post. Like, what the hell, 20% of you other people? Like, who do you think you are? Get with the program. You're a part of this group to engage with all of our content. I've been commenting on your stuff like 5 different times. I expect you to comment on my goddamn video. I swear. I will not say who that person is, but let me tell you, I can't tell people. Okay, that'd be so mean of me to tell people actually who it was. But deep down inside, we know. And I will never comment on your stuff ever again. And it just makes me like a little angry that I would get this type of negative emotion with engagement pods. Seriously, there shouldn't be any negative feelings toward social media. Yeah, there's like the bad stuff, but there's also some good stuff too. And I feel like those types of people who aren't a part with the program, who are trying to just hack the whole system, are not only messing up with the data, but are also kind of polluting the environment, our internet, our social media platforms, by just throwing chaos in the mix and making everybody think that it's actually realistic to post a goddamn photo of a word cool and expect that many results. I get why you want to be a part of an engagement pod. When I first heard about it, I was like, where's my invitation? Why didn't I get invited to the party? And I felt kind of bad. But then when I got invited, and then invited, and then invited, and then I got into all these groups and I was just like, oh my God, what did I just get myself into? But I'm okay with it for a while, right? But now I'm just like, oh hell no, I'm getting out of all of these because I like being able to go on my social platforms and see content that I actually resonate with, because the engagements that I'm putting back into the community are real, are authentic, and are actually providing value to other people, rather than I'm just forced to make engagements because we're part of this group. I don't want to force anything. I want it to be all natural, baby, okay? You have to focus on your content. If your content's not good, change it up, make it different. You can't do the exact same thing over and over and over again and expect different results, right? That's like insane. Work on your writing, work on your video content, work on your scripts, work on your thumbnail, work on your face, literally. Like just move your hair around and put some makeup on and then make sure you look good. Seriously, these small little things that you can do within your content, heck, even build business-to-business relationships and collaborate with other industry professionals to start growing your reach amongst their audiences. There are so many different things that you can be doing as a content creator, as a business, as a person just trying to post content and get a following online. You can do some things to organically grow your reach that are more effective in the long term, that will get you connected to the right people and people that you want to be connected with. I've always said this quote and I love it. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Well, you at some point will give off the vibe that you're trying to attract, and the people that are into it are going to subscribe and to like this channel. Please, if you love it, like it already and subscribe. But if they're not, then that's okay. Then you can leave and go to the next video. I'm not going to be hurt about it because engagement pods, they're just not for me. I wasn't meant to be a part of an engagement pod because I love meaningful and true relationships with the people that actually want to engage with my content. I just love hearing all this positivity from social media, and engagement pods, unfortunately, it just brings a lot of negativity and it just changes your viewpoint on how social media works. You're gonna mess with your data. You're going to turn social media into something that you never really wanted it to be. It's going to be very, very time consuming. It's going to get messy. You're probably going to cry and all these negative things. And you're probably going to be like, I don't want to do this anymore. And at that point, you're screwed. To all the people that I know from these engagement pods, I'm still going to like all you people. Think you're amazing. I have no negative thoughts against what is going on. I'm just going to look the other way and just be like, never saw anything, whatever. I'm just going to continue to use my social platforms the way that it was intended to be used. If I don't comment on your post, then unfortunately, grab my attention. If I just decided to share your content, then you better know it was actually a great piece of content, which is why I'm engaging with it. So make it your own. Don't lose your voice in all of this because you have a say in how all of this works. But engagement pods, they're just not for me.